filmed.
And then once you start thinking of that.
That's what I feel like.
Okay. Before I start this video, I just wanted to go over a little bit about why I make Damon's lunch, what Damon does for work, and we also kind of wanted to go into a little bit about the give and take in a relationship and our views on it, I guess. So Damon's just going to go over kind of what he does for work currently right now. We just got on to Oahu about a month ago, and about a week ago he got his first job here on Oahu.
So I started a new part-time job, and it is truck driving. Sort of the same thing I did at home, but for a new company, and they just do dump truck hauling, so it's basically you're in the truck all day. It's usually just throughout the whole day. I really don't have a time to necessarily stop for lunch. But it's definitely been great to have a packed lunch and have all the things that I need to make sure that I'm eating like a good plant-based diet the whole workday.
So since he went plant-based, I pretty much have packed his lunch since then, and I make a lot of his food. Now, I've had some backlash sometimes when I talk about this, that I get up and I make his lunch, and I make his breakfast, and I cook him dinner, and I make a lot of his meals, and people think that that is, I don't know, not wrong in a sense, but just like, why can't he make himself food, or why, things like that. And I think that that was always a big part of something that I enjoyed doing. I love cooking for people. I think in a relationship, Damon takes care of certain things that I will never understand or dive into, and those are things that have to do with the car, and with like yard work outside, and with just general things that I don't know anything about, and he's able to do, and he would never expect me to kind of take those on, because those in the relationship, that's his give, and then his take is he doesn't have the most time to cook and prep his meals and, you know, do all those kind of things, so then I give that. So it's a give and take kind of thing, and it could be role reversed if Damon had my job and I had his job. So let's say I had to get up really early and drive an hour to work every day, and he stayed home and worked from home. He most likely would do what I do, and he would get up and probably cook most of the meals. So it isn't necessarily like a gender thing, like I stay home and cook all the meals and clean. It's just the give and take. It's what we both enjoy doing and what we both enjoy doing for each other.
Yeah.
And it's never been a hassle for me. It's never been something that I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, because in the relationship he gives back just as much as I give to him. So it's like an even kind of thing.
I mean, all the things that we do for each other, we both feel like so much love and gratitude for it, and I think that that's such an important thing too. It's not just like, I don't think I just expect certain things to happen, or Steph expects certain things to happen. It's like, it's all with love and care that we do things for each other. So I think that's like one of the most important things, is like,
yeah, I'm doing it. I'm not doing it out of an obligation. I'm doing it out of a place of love for Damon. So it's not
everything vice versa.
And it could change in the future. There could be a time when I become too busy and I say, Damon, you're going to have to cook for yourself, or you're going to have to do this, and he wouldn't say like, oh my God, well that means she doesn't care about me. It would just be a shift in the relationship. But for now, and for the past few years, it's been me cooking because I love it. It's a huge part of what makes me feel good, is to take care of people via feeding them healthy foods. That's been something I love doing for everyone in my family, and everybody that I love, and everyone in general. It's like a huge passion of mine. Another reason why we do this is because it saves so much money. If Damon were to go out and try and buy food all day long, he would not eat as healthy, and he would spend so much more money, and that just wouldn't work for us, because we really are into saving money and, you know, using our money wisely. One last thing that I want to go over is that you're going to take notice in this video that everything that I use is reusable. So we do not use any throwaway plastic, tin foil. That has been something that we've shifted out of our lifestyle with ease, by the way. That was the easiest, and it's also super cost efficient. It's a feel-good. You feel good about reusing things. So a lot of the stuff that I use is like glass Tupperware that we get from thrift stores. What else? Oh, I reuse like jelly or salsa jars, things like that.
Most of the time I pack him a peanut butter and jelly. We only have peanut butter, so we'll either do peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and banana and maple syrup, or just peanut butter and maple syrup. I always make sure not to put a ton of maple syrup or else it gets way too sweet. And you can also sprinkle some cinnamon on top, and we use Dave's Killer Bread most of the time. This is just some leftover bread from yesterday. I made oatmeal banana bread and I popped 2 pieces in there. I heated up some rice, beans, and corn, and I put that in an insulated container so that it stays hot. This is an avocado from our backyard, and I just mash it up in a separate little dish, and he adds that on top of his rice, beans, and corn. I pack everything into this large lunchbox. I'll link that down below. And the little glass jar that I'm putting in there is just some hot sauce that he also puts on his rice and beans. And of course, to stay hydrated all day, I pack him a large water, and he can refill this as many times as he needs to.
Alright guys, I hope you really loved this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to go plant-based, visit my website, StellaTheLight.com, and you can hit the little contact me button and tell me your story, why you want to go plant-based, your goals, your struggles, and I'll get you started. Perfect. Alright, bye guys.